Right, we come now to one of the most important sections of this course, and this is the flicking of and drawing of these lines. And first of all, you need to put a piece of paper underneath the paper that you're working with, so that you don't pick up the grain of the paper, and also it gives you a nice tooth onto this. Now I want to go through the little sketch that I've put here quickly. Is here I've put here to remind you, paper underneath. Here I've said flick. The end of these, we give a flick to this, and that is to train your eye and your hand coordination. You need to keep all the lines when you're drawing them through. You need to keep them parallel all the time. So when you're looking at this one here, doing these, your eye needs to be looking at that end one at the same time. So you need a bit of peripheral vision, so that you, when you're doing it, you keep these lines all the same. You don't want the lines to start parallel and then suddenly you find that you're going off at an angle. And you need to, when you flick, try and keep your start off, keep it up at the end. As you flick, try and keep between the lines. That's a good exercise, that. And then you see on the first line of the page in the book, we've got the ones that are at 45 degrees. You'll be doing these vertical. These will be 45 degrees that way. These will be 45 degrees, 90 degrees downwards. And all these lines that have been here, I've drawn them as a ruler width to keep those. And then something here, I've done that with an arrow. Keep straight in front of you. Don't swing sideways. When you're doing these exercises, because it's easier to do that one, don't swing your paper and do that. Don't swing your paper this way to do that. Keep it straight in front of you and then perform the exercise. Get used to that hand coordination. And you see what happens is, if I keep my wrist and just keep my hand still and do that way, you tend to get a curve to it. The same as this one here. You get a wrist action using this as a pivot. Now what we need to do here is that when we're doing these sideways ones, have a look at my hand. I'm using and doing this with my hand. I'm guiding it in a straight line. Practice that feeling from there to there, across and across. The same when you're doing that one as well too. But do that. Those that are left-handed will find this one very easy. Those that are right-handed will find this one easy. And the right-handed ones will find this one difficult. Left-handed ones will find that difficult. But keep practicing. Don't stop. In my seminar classes, just for a page of these, just on one alone, we do a page. Do that one on a page, that one on a page, that one on a page. We practice this for a full 1.5 hours. I'm using an HB pencil. Use an HB pencil and don't do the lines too light. Keep them nice and firm without being too hard. And what I'll do now is I'm going to start on this side here to show you how I flick these. I'll start on the one side here. Take that angle, flick. Take the one next to it, flick. Take the one next to it and flick. All the time keeping to the left-hand side and trying to end at that side across here, right across each one. You're going to do the same with each and every one of the other ones. Keep that. This is very important, this, especially this flicking action at the end. If you, near the end, if you get a little wobbly line there, don't panic. It's the eye-hand coordination that I'm after through going through on these ones here. You need to do the same with this one. You flick upwards across there in the line, and you carry on with that. And as I'm doing that, I actually each time I flick, I actually turn my pencil a bit, and I stop the pencil flattening on the one end, and you keep a sharper line all the time. When we come to this one here, watch my hand action. I'm going to do that, take it across and out, take it across and out, straight across, right across like this. See how I'm doing it? I'm keeping it as straight a line as I can. If you use your wrist action, what has happened? You're going to have this type of thing. Another thing, a point is, don't try and do fast. Don't try and do that type of work through into there like that. Don't try and do this type of work. You're not going to get the quality. I'm after these ones here, so that for you to be disciplined in your pencil.